Good morning. It's an honor to be here today. Before I worked in early childhood, I was an Izzi dad. Both my son and daughter had the same teacher, Teacher Venecia. I'd see her during some of the workshops they had for parents. She would always make a point to come talk to me. Even though I was a bit shy in the back of the room, one day she said, "You know, Charlie, you should come read a book to the class." I thought, I don't know if I'll be any good at this, but I'm just gonna do it. When I got to the class, she handed me a big book, The Three Billy Goats Gruff. I remember because my sister would read it to me as a kid, but Teacher Venecia had one of those big books, not the small little ones. I got into it. Each page, I put a little bit of thump into it. I wanted to make it interesting, so I got really animated. The troll would say, "Who's that tramping over my bridge?" It felt good. It felt comfortable. And it came back a few times. The kids enjoyed it and we made connections. Then before you know it, I walk into the classroom and all the kids were like, "Charlie, Charlie." Walking into my kids' classroom in my 20s, man, I felt like I was a movie star. Teacher Vanessa kept on encouraging me. She was like, "You have to hop on board." From there, I went to Kenyatta College, took all the classes to work in the classroom. I eventually got my credentials and started working at Izzi full time. I saw early childhood as a foundation for everything. Preschool, that's where it all starts, right? That's where our next astronauts, mayors, judges, pilots all start. At Izzi, it's not just about the kids, it's about mom, dad, grandma, the neighbors. Izzi builds relationships with the whole family, encouraging them, empowering them to be part of the classroom. I've been at Izzi for a little bit over 25 years, 20 years. I went from teacher's aide to teacher, then to lead teacher. I eventually started working in the family service, getting folks whatever they needed at school and at home. I'd see some of the dads at the beginning of the school year, they just kind of look down, drop off their kids, and boom, they were gone. They left. They didn't feel like there was a place for them. I thought maybe we could do something to help them get more involved, right? I thought back on Teacher Vanessa encouraging me. I just figured with my speck of sand, I could start making a difference. I had an idea to start a group just for dads, a place to talk about the victories and challenges of raising a family. Me and my daughter made these signs by hand. She pulled out her markers and drew a coffee cup on the form saying, "Welcome to the Father's Cafe." I didn't know what to expect. I thought we were gonna get like, "Hey, I'm a dad. We don't talk about our feelings." Things like that, right? But the opposite happened. 18 dads showed up to the first cafe. We set ground rules so people can feel good, like the Vegas rules. Whatever happens in the Father's Cafe stays in the Father's Cafe. As dads got more comfortable, they would start coming up with topics to discuss together. Screen time, parenting styles, helping our kids share big emotions, whatever's on their mind. Sometimes we can go deep, working through those questions that keep us parents up at night. At the end of the cafe, I always ask, what's one word that stuck out for you today? Brotherhood, new beginnings, strength. We found out that dads wanted that connection with their kids, like all of us parents, but didn't always know how to start that conversation. From building relationships with your daughter, "Hey, how was your day?" Or "I love you, son. Here's a big hug." Things that maybe we didn't grow up with, but we want to pass on to our kids. The first Father's Cafe in East Palo Alto was a success. So we started one in South San Francisco and grew it to Half Moon Bay and then San Mateo. Izzy saw that there was a lot of attendance and that dads were benefiting from it. It started showing up in other parts of the organization. Dads would stay a little bit longer at drop-off and pickup time and talk to the teachers. Dads were volunteering to lead the cafes and becoming leaders at the Izzi Policy Council. If you feel welcome and empowered, I believe you feel more comfortable, that you're not alone in the community, that you have something to give. Before I started at Izzi, I didn't have much direction on what to do, but I found mentors in Teacher Vanessa, the staff at Izzi, and now the dads in the cafe. When I walk into the Father's Cafe, I come in as a dad first. I'm not the one giving the answers. We learn from each other, share our struggles, and encourage one another. Ultimately, it pays off when you can see the outcome. There was a family I worked with almost 20 years ago. Their son Aiden is already 18. He just graduated high school. They texted me a picture this past summer. Aiden standing there in his graduation cap and gown, holding a sign that says, "Thank you, Charlie." So that was pretty cool, man. I still have that picture saved. And that's what this work is all about, to see the parents find their energy and enthusiasm, helping them find a place in the community to share their talents, heal old wounds, start fresh for their kids. That's hard work. Thank you.